Hi everybody, I'm really excited to have Russell Wylie here with me today. Russell's an incredible mentor of mine. He's got enormous amounts of experience across a wide range of industries, and we're going to focus on chatting about the Intermetrics Advanced Insights Profiles, which, Russ, I'm really excited to talk to you specifically around the recruitment industry today and how this tool applies when we're recruiting for those really valuable key roles or any role. But I wanted to really hone in on those C-suite and high-level sales roles today, because those are things that are specifically valid right now. So just for context, we're in the middle of a very interesting time with COVID-19 on the planet, and it's affecting everybody. So at the moment, we really can only be spending our time on things that make a difference. And so, Russ, I wanted to start. We know that profiling tools are used as a part of recruitment strategies across the board. How does the advanced insights profile that we use differ from others in the market? What makes it stand out?
Well, I think there are two answers to that. One's to do with the assessment. The other's to do with the process that the assessment is linked with, Rebecca. And I think the advanced insights stands out because it is the only tool in the marketplace that can measure with exact scientific precision the level of clarity, focus, attention and activity that an individual is giving to key aspects of a role. And in particular, what it measures, and measures brilliantly, is how somebody makes judgment calls and decisions. And today with COVID-19 and the change that's going on, we need to have a really good idea about how decisions are being made and how they're being executed. And I think what recruitment agencies haven't had available before is that type of exact science and measurement that can measure what somebody's blind spot might be, for example, can give a really good indication of how that individual will make judgment calls and decisions in areas such as strategy, people, and crisis itself. And there's been limitations because people have had just behavioural tools. And we use, as part of the advanced insights, a very advanced version, very up-to-date version of the DISC model, how people behave, emote, and communicate. But that only tells us so much. It tells us how people go about doing things. Inside the advanced insight is also a tool that will let you look at and measure someone's motivation and passion for certain things, their core values. And we can have a look at whether those values are too extreme for a role. In the area of decisions, there's 77 things that we can measure about which an individual has clarity, using common sense, respect for property, whether they can work things out on their feet, whether they can develop plans, whether they can follow directions, whether they are proactive, whether they'll accept and take responsibility, whether they've got personal accountability or accountability for other people. In an exact scientific measurement that will say it's low, this person will struggle, or the role will struggle with them, or if it's too high, they'll struggle with that aspect of the role. So we can really fine-tune a benchmark.
I love that, to that point, if you can get the right person in the right role, the right fit, the more guaranteed we are to get that, the better the value of the tools that we're using and the process that we're using.
Well, we get sustainable excellence. That's a point. We get less friction amongst people, or we get creative friction, maybe. But all of those problems that come with disengaged people who aren't the right fit. And the benchmarking process really addresses that, not just from the assessment point of view, but getting the job spec absolutely crystal clear and making the key result areas and the key performance indicators fit into a reasonable time picture so that people can do what they do best in a reasonable time frame instead of overloading them. And I think that's what's happening now. People are it's beyond enjoying their job. They want to feel that they're actually doing something very worthwhile and getting a worthwhile, relevant result.
So if we can with this tool help make that happen, and I think that's an excellent way to sort of summarise. If we're looking for sustainable excellence, both in our process of recruitment, but also if those people in their future roles, this is something we can definitely help make happen. So thank you so much, Russ. That was fantastic. As always, astounds me the depths and levels of your knowledge. So thank you again, and we'll speak again soon.
My pleasure, Beck. Glad to help.